Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video. And for a long while, people have been waiting for me to say that. People have been wondering if we're going to be getting news for this game. And I'll be completely honest with you, the news that I got for you guys today is a pretty huge bummer. It turns out, as it was announced today officially, that the founders of Rocksteady Studios, Jamie Walker and Sefton Hill, will be leaving by the end of the year. There is a lot to unpack here in this video, and we're going to go over all of it today, including who the new leadership is going to be at Rocksteady, and as well what this all means for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I know a lot of people have a ton of questions, but before we jump into everything, if you're looking forward to Suicide Squad, if you can't wait to get your hands on the game, well then scroll down right now, hit that thumbs up button, share your excitement with me, and let's get the video to 1,500 likes. With that being said, let's jump into all this and start to unpack some of the information here. So what's mentioned here, a message from David Haddad, who is actually the head at WB Interactive Entertainment, or WB Games, if you will. And it says here in this newsletter, I have some important news to share with you about Rocksteady Studios. Co-founders and studio heads Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker have made the decision to leave the studio. We are very proud to have worked alongside Jamie and Sefton, who have led their talented teams to create some of the best games in the world. Damn straight. From the critically acclaimed hit Batman Arkham franchise to their evolutionary thinking with Suicide Squad, they have been great leaders of the team. Visiting Rocksteady Studios has always been a highlight for me personally. The attention to detail, the energy of the people, and a sense of what it is like to be in a high-performing studio. They have committed to the highest quality and excellence across all facets of game development while ensuring an outstanding culture of caring for their employees. With Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League nearly finished, they have both decided to leave Rocksteady at the end of 2022 and will begin a new adventure in gaming. We have the utmost respect and gratitude for Jamie and Sefton and wish them all the best in their new endeavor. And like many fans, we look forward to what they do next. Yeah, this is a huge bummer in my opinion. I mean, I've met Jamie Walker and Sefton Hill. They are some of, if not the nicest people that I've met in game development. And honestly, it's a huge blow to the industry in general, and especially, I imagine, for Rocksteady to see that they're going to be leaving the studio at the end of the year. The good news is, for anybody still looking forward to Suicide Squad, is that they're going to continue working on it until the end of 2022, and it's pretty much near completion and will be on its way to be in our hands early 2023. It was announced sometime earlier this year that it was delayed, of course, and it'll be coming out at sometime in the spring of next year. With that being said, though, considering that it's right around the corner and we're going to be getting our hands on it very soon, it's telling, it's interesting that Jamie Walker and Sefton Hill decided not to wait until the actual launch of the game to then depart from the studio. They founded Rocksteady. They're the ones who are at the tippy top when it comes to Rocksteady Studios. So the fact that they've left before finishing up on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is something that I think a lot of people have to be paying attention to. Continuing on with the newsletter, though, it says here, Rocksteady is very well positioned with veteran studio leadership being elevated to oversee the team. We are extremely pleased to announce that Nathan Burlow, longtime Rocksteady director of production and original founding member of the studio, will step up into the role of studio director, and Darius Sedegian, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, will take the reins as studio product director. Nathan and Darius are extremely talented executives, and they are passionate about continuing the high-quality game development of Rocksteady for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League in all future games. It is best to hear from Jamie and Sefton directly, so they have shared their thoughts below. Our decision to leave Rocksteady was emotional to say the least. From the day we founded the company in 2004 all the way to today, Rocksteady has been our life and soul. It has given us the opportunity to do what we love most, make great games with exceptionally talented people. We are so proud of the team here for the games we have all made together, from our first game, Urban Chaos, to the much-loved Arkham series, and now the epic Suicide Squad. But there is something extremely special about Rocksteady that goes beyond the games we make, and everyone who works here feels it. It's the incredible moments that we've shared over the years, the friendships made, and the care this team has for each other that have made this unforgettable journey so special. We believe people wear their Rocksteady t-shirts with pride because of how we treat each other and how it feels to be here. We want to thank the team for their hard work and everything they bring to make this such a great place to be. Some of our proudest moments happened because of the team's energy and talent, getting the chance to work with Warner Brothers and DC on Batman, the wonderful Arkham games being way more than we could possibly have imagined, the chance to work with some of our childhood heroes, giving back to the industry we love so much by helping budding games makers, and finally, building a culture here where people can just be themselves and together make great games. One very special ingredient in all of this is the Rocksteady fans. Their excitement and support for what we do is the fuel that motivates us to be our best. They are the extended Rocksteady team, and we wish them a huge thank you for energizing us for the last 18 years. Now with Suicide Squad in safe hands and the team here stronger than ever, it's time to hand over the reins and for us to start a new adventure together in games. Nathan and Darius have proved their passion and skill at Rocksteady over many years. They are veterans of our industry, and we know their commitment to Rocksteady and their talent and energy will take the team to even greater heights. We couldn't be happier that they are leading the future here, and we wish them all the very best. From Jamie Walker and Sefton Hill, and I gotta be honest, this is actually making me feel sad. I mean, Sefton and Jamie are legends. They are pillars, huge pillars in the games industry, and they shifted the tectonic plates with what they did with the Arkham franchise. They revolutionized combat in games. Look at any game made today, and you're gonna see some similarities. You're gonna see that the combat or the gameplay or the structure in general pretty much stands on the foundation that Rocksteady had built with the Arkham franchise. And of course, I once again wish them well in all their future endeavors. We're all going to be watching it very closely, and we're going to be listening extremely intently on whatever they do next. And of course, it's good to hear certain things like them saying Suicide Squad is in good hands with the new leaders at Rocksteady. They're handing over the reins. They're happy to do so. All that stuff is fine and dandy. Don't get me wrong. It still has me excited for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I'm definitely going to cover it heavily and give you all my thoughts and opinions on the game whenever we get more information. But it's very telling that these guys have left the studio before, or will be leaving the studio, I should say, before the game has finished its production, before the game has launched. The optimist in me says it's because the game is pretty much done, and so they feel like their work is done here and they are ready to be moving on to something else and want to be doing something else. But the skeptic in me says they're the founders of Rocksteady. That is their studio. If they wanted to do something new, why couldn't they be in control to do that? What lies beneath here, what is behind the curtains, what we cannot see behind the scenes is what I am very interested in when it comes to this story, and I feel like we're never really going to know the truth of it. So again, I'll hang on to the optimist in me and say that Suicide Squad, as Jamie and Sefton had said it themselves, is in good hands, and I look forward to whatever Rocksteady has planned next after Suicide Squad. Who knows if they're going to lead into a Justice League game, but something like that still could be very exciting. And of course, I will be keeping my eyes peeled on whatever Jamie and Sefton do next. These guys have created some of the greatest games of all time. For me, the best franchise I've ever played with the Arkham games. It means so much to this channel. It means so much to my career. And having met both of these guys again, they are so nice. They are so talented. I wish them all the best. Out of all the news here, that's quite a bummer. It's exciting to hear that Suicide Squad is nearing its completion. It's pretty much ready to go. That means that the marketing is going to kick off very soon, and it means that the game, whenever we get an official release date announced, is going to be locked in for that date. And it's going to be out pretty much in the next 6 months if it's coming out in the spring of 2023. Something like that gets me pretty hyped. I'll leave a link in the description box below, by the way, if you want to read the entire newsletter. I just wanted to get specifically the information that was provided there from David Haddad, and as well the statement that was made by Jamie and Sefton. But there's some more in there if you want to check it out. The link's in the description. And with that being said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think about this news? Are you bummed out? Are you still excited that Suicide Squad is on its way? I want to know what you guys have to say in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. It would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.